everybody, Audrey here again, and today we are doing a fun, simple DIY project. Today we are doing succulent gardens. So in this kit is included 3 different succulents, which we will choose for you. We have 2 different bags of rocks here. We will not be using moss as that dries out too quickly with succulents. We have a big old bag of succulent soil, which is specially formulated with extra drainage in mind, and this beautiful terracotta pot. So this is, like I said, one of our more simple projects, and like all gardening projects, it starts with your soil. So I would go ahead and start filling it in. You're going to have as much as you need in this bag, and I would just kind of shake it up, and we're going to about this bottom line here. You want to start with this amount of soil, and we will fill in more later. So we have 3 different plants here, and all different design styles are appreciated and wonderful. My particular design aesthetic is kind of going in a triangle. I like to make them in a triangle so that they look closer together. So a lot of our succulent plugs have these little covers on them. That's how they're grown. It keeps them very compact. I personally like to just take the covers off. The roots are typically very compacted, so if you just kind of want to gently massage it without too much coming off, that's what I would recommend doing. And then place your first succulent. I always like to start with the tallest one. This one's kind of goofy, but I think it'll lay down and be more vining over time, so I'm going to start with our jade here. Just make a small crater with your finger and plop them in. I like to just cover them up with a little bit of dirt just so that it's stabilized, and we have our first plant. So like I said, I am more a fan of the design angle, so kind of think about which way you want to view it from. Put your shortest plant right in the front where it'll want to go, and one of your taller plants in the back, something a little along these lines. So I'm going to work with this one here. This is called a propeller plant. It has this lovely kind of blue color to it. Just going to slightly massage the roots, make our crater, and pop it in there. One more time with this succulent plug here. Massage it a little bit and pop it in. So now that everybody is in formation, we're going to add up a little bit more dirt. This is where you can start getting a little bit creative. I like to always add a little bit of dimension to my pieces and just make like one side kind of taller than the rest. So we have these 2 taller plants. So I'm going to stick them up a little bit further than our other ones, still keeping the triangular fashion to it. And this is kind of why we waited to add it till the end, so that we can see how our plants are fitting in the pot and just how they work together from a design style. And so this one is going to sit like a little bit lower here. We're going to cover them all up, make sure all of the roots are covered right up to the base of the plant. Everybody's got their own space, their own style. All right, and there we go. If you have any dirt between the leaves, my special trick is one that everyone has with them, and it is to blow the dirt off, like so. Now it's cleaner. So our next step is going to be the decorative rocks, and each is going to come with 2 different colors. So I'm going to start with our more cool colored rocks. I am going to put those, where am I going to put those? I think I'm going to put them at the lower end of the pot. They're going to kind of naturally fall there through gravity. And one of my favorite styles when I'm making anything in terracotta is to kind of crescent moon it. So I'm making a border around about half of the pot, making it very circular. And I'm going to use all the rocks in this one because this is a really nice color. even them out just a tad, shake them out from the plants, make sure they're not sitting on any of the leaves. All the leaves have to be above so that they can see, something like that. And you can see how that is more of like a crescent kind of a shape along one side. And to really emphasize that, we are going to use our other color of rocks. We are probably not going to be using this whole bag. And I am just going to fill in the holes where the dirt is. Not everybody likes to have all of their dirt covered. I think this is an absolutely beautiful way to really emphasize your succulents is with rocks. I think it looks a little bit more natural and keeps them very, very happy. I'm going to tuck that down a little bit and just keep filling it in. It's kind of fun to have the two different colors of rocks meet, because then they start like mixing together and forming really cool colors and shapes. Yeah. So this is kind of a half and half look using both of them here. And here we are with our finished project. I am really happy with how this turned out. 3 cute little succulents in a terracotta pot with rocks on top, and that's all it is and all it needs to be beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us today.